Good morning and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we're continuing our journey through the Darkest Dungeon 2. And today we're going to play with a brand new party. We're going to use the Hellion, which is one of the new unlocked characters, and also the Occultist. And I decided to pair them with the Man-at-Arms because I want to have Bolster with us, the Stress Heal ability, and also the Defender ability, which should be quite helpful. And also I will keep the Plague Doctor with us, mostly because I want him for the battlefield medicine and also basically all the other skills. The Ounce of Prevention, I've used a lot, Blinding Gas and Noxious Blast. Like, these are the abilities that I've definitely used a lot more than I ever thought I would. So with that in mind, I am going to work with this party. Let's take a look at our new characters, mostly in their abilities and what the game says they're good for, and with the other ones we'll only look at their traits. So for our Hellion, she is front rank, she has high damage, she has bleed abilities and the bloodlust. When we're taking a look at her abilities, most of them are in the first two lines. Wicked Hack, plus 50 damage when target has a combo token. Iron Swan can hit the back line. If we are in the front line, we can hit the back line, which is a great ability to have. Barbaric Yop Self, I'm not sure what that ability does, we'll have to figure it out, but it hits the first two targets, ignores stealth, it removes stealth, and it weakens them. If it bleeds, ignores 30% bleed resistance when the target has combo, and we cause bleeding to the target. And then we have toe to toe. We move one step forward, we become immobilized, we are taunted. Not sure exactly why we would want to use this ability, but there we have it. For our Man-at-Arms, he is hard-skinned, getting 2 protection pips at the beginning of the combat. That is great, but he's also soft. I wouldn't care for the minus 5% max health, but getting damage, having that 15% chance to get blinded. Though we've mostly used him as a defender, so maybe it's not that bad. Let's see, do we want to pick Sergeant for him? Yes, let's do this. Let's give him the Sergeant path. For our Plague Doctor, going for Surgeon at this point would increase our heal ability, would improve our melee skills, and in the third line we will be able to use Incision. But we don't have any other melee skills. Extra healing, I guess I won't be adding to the Plague Doctor the path right now. I think we might be able to change it at the end, but we will have to see. He is a Stress Knitter. The knitting needles fly when stress is high. Okay. Fussy Eater claims to be deathly afraid of slime mold. That is fine for me. And finally we'll take a look at the Occultist. He is a Slayer of Swine, plus 5% critical chance against swine, and ignores 100% of Death Door's resistance. That's great. And he's an erudite, knowledge supreme overall. Okay. As far as abilities go, we have a few melee. Abyssal Artillery hits the 2 targets in the back. 3 to 6 damage is not a bad ability. Weakening Curse, we weaken a target and also apply a combat token, a combo token. Word Reconstruction, this is one of those heals that are quite weird, because you can see there that the target with a non-upgraded version, we have 0 to 33% heal, so anywhere in between that, and there's a 50% chance that the target of the heal will get free bleeds. So that is not that fun. And a Demon's Pull, which is great because we pull for 2 spaces, one of the targets in the back, it puts a combo trigger on it, and it also clears corpses. So this should be very useful in bringing some of those annoying backlines into the front where they could be easy pickings. So he is known as a back range damage healer and offensive support. Great.
The flame, sacred and sputtering, the last hope for us all.
Okay, well, here we are. Beginning of the game, the Altar of Hope. We have very little hope, we have only 3.
Memory is the hearth that warms the mind.
Which would be important, let's see, for the Hellion, we could get the Bloodied Branch, okay, and the Occulted the Sting Sphere. Something that we might change, but let's get one more Stagecoach equipment slot for this journey.
Once more into the maelstrom, in search of what hope yet remains.
Condition at the start of the turn, if under 50% HP, we get 25%. No, 25% more. Under 50 HP, under 25% HP, plus 25% damage. I guess that's the Berserker trait.
Facing oblivion, these folk have kept their honor.
The Desperate Few, what do we want? Supplies or trinkets? Let's get supplies. We get to clear stealth and 40% bleed resistance. Sure. We'll give her a combat shock. For the Hoarder, we'll see what he has. Some supplies, maybe something for bleeding. Awesome. So he has bandages. He has 1 healing salve. He has anti-venom as well. So we're going to bring this with us. And also a burn salve. Great. And with the healing salve that we will keep in our inventory, this should be more than enough right now for everything that we need. I'll put on him the burning one, anti-venom, why not, and bandages. And we will have our warm-up battle just to see how the entire party functions together.
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
Two lost souls. Hard skin, yeah, that is a great ability. Let's see, barbaric job. Sure, to make them weak, or I could just damage them, and we'll work on that. Incision, why not? And with you, a weakening curse. Sure, let's do that. Not a whole lot of abilities when we're fighting only 2 guys here. We shall see if this works well or not. Yeah, the Iron Swan, everything else, like, we'll unlock a few more as the game progresses. Yeah, so for now he has nothing to do. Okay, might represent a problem later on.
Though unpleasant in the extreme, this work is noble and necessary.
We've gained 2 more bandages. I'm sure they'll come in handy. We're gonna go fight some swine, especially because we have our plague doctor, or not our plague doctor, but our occultist who has a hate for swine. So getting that extra crit and the ability to kill them outright
Rest tonight.
with the bleeds,
Under the
the
mountain's
bandages that we have
unblinking
available should
gaze.
work fairly well. Okay.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Abilities. I will upgrade the bolster. And either get... Let's get Battlefield Medicine upgraded, mostly because I want to remove the bleeds or the debuffs, the damage over time from ourselves as well as the person we're healing. We'll start with that.
Consider your position and plan accordingly.
Bad country, 100% chance for cultist encounters, location scouting, and cultist encounters, okay. Avoid the hospital. I would like to go to the hospital actually. Visit the creature den as a goal. And we have minus 20% to disease resistance. Sure, let's go in the Tangle.
Trenches and tents. The front lines of a war that was never fought.
Provisions... I don't think I want to buy anything else right now.
The next stop is leagues away.
Okay.
Plan accordingly. War. Rewards only.
The creature
Resignation.
then is up there. Let's see, where do... They don't care where we go, I guess. What would be a good
We
path?
must keep
There's a
moving.
layer here. I want to learn a bit more about the party before we fight the layer. Or, if we go towards the layer, we might be able to fight a few battles. Like, we have her reaching the back lines, we also have him. But we don't have many of the abilities upgraded. Is it a good time to fight a boss? I would probably say no. Let's just try to get to the first in and then maybe reach
You
the
will
second
fight,
in with
so
a
that
few mastery
others
points
may
that we
flee.
could use. Forgotten Outpost. So he wants to run and lose some flame. That doesn't sound like a good idea. We can get strength and speed. Definitely, we'll do this. Okay. We have this annoying battle drummer. So at this point we can't do anything else except we can curse because he's taunted.
Empowered, emboldened.
I am going to do a crush here.
A breakthrough.
Really cool hit. And we're doing blinding gas in the backwood doesn't seem like a good idea. Oh, let's put a blight on the second line with you. Probably just hitting the drummer in the back. Look at that. She's so great at hitting the back line. However, she is exposed in the front.
Steady yourself.
So once again, he is taunted, which stops us from reaching the drummer, unfortunately. I could do a Yop just to weaken them, and I think that is a good idea. And now she is winded, meaning that her attacks deal 33% less damage and speed is reduced by 3 for each winded token. Persist until end of combat. Okay, so you don't want to do that ability too much. Let's do Abyssal Artillery. Really cool.
On to the next.
We'll work on the second line here. I'll throw another Noxious Blast. Sure. With you, let's do pretty much the same with the other person. He resisted our blight. For you, weakening curse. Sure. I'm gonna try to take out the second guy, and he's dead. So one more skeleton here to defeat.
Breakthrough.
That third line is really weak against these warriors. Okay, let's just close. So he clears all the corpses. That is good to know. And die. Awesome. %, crit, but -10 to healing received. I will use that on the Hellion.
The loathing festers.
If I could crit the back lines, can you imagine the amount of impact that I could have there?
Trust your instincts.
No. So they all want to go to in the middle, the Hoarder. I am just gonna do that because they like the idea. And we already decided that we're not gonna head towards the layer. We need to do another battle just to reduce the loadsome. What do you have? I would like some inventory slots, but we don't have enough. Let's buy just some herbs and that's it. I want to keep some money.
Up ahead, the
Go to a
seat
hospital,
of
but
our
apparently we can't do that because we
research.
want to keep the creature then. Just to complete our goal. Okay. Academic studies. Stress damage, combat, mixed quirk and flame. The Forgotten. I mean, I think I know what this is. It's from the first game. And to be honest, I feel like we're definitely not ready for this.
While
Okay.
the heart still beats, desire will never die.
So they became amorous. Good for them. We'll go middle of the road just so we can go to the lair. And we have a road battle. Fighting bandits. Okay. Not Not the worst. Do I wanna do blinding gas? Yes. Oh, I am going to do Abyssal Artillery. With her, I am going to work on the back line, trying to get the Pillager. And with you, yeah, let's see if I could take out the dog. I didn't manage to do so, but maybe we will be able to do it in the next run when we're doing another Abyssal Artillery. Okay, he missed, that is a good thing.
Steady yourself.
Another crit, I'm guessing, yeah, one more point of stress there. Now he's blind too. If I do Bellow here, it will remove.
Mistimed.
It would remove the riposte I wanted to say, but we missed. I will take a Incision and attack the front line. He resisted the bleed. I'll work on the back line once more, and we managed to succeed this time. Let's see, I could do Weakening or Abyssal Artillery. If I do Abyssal Artillery, he will respond and do a riposte. Then I am going to throw in a Weakening Curse here. Or bleed. I want to hit the dog.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Okay, another one
Righteous
out.
action.
Another bleed here, but I am hoping with Battlefield
A
Medicine
calculated generosity.
and
What a welcome one,
hitting
nonetheless.
the Front Pillager with our Man at
Cooperation
Arms.
is the key.
Right, he has the combo skill, we're giving him 4 more. Oh, he healed him even more. What am I going to do now? Weakening? Sure. Take you out.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
Now only the dog remains. Not a whole lot that he can do. Definitely needs some more abilities. I find like these two back lines are useful
Dissection.
for as long as
An unavoidable end.
they have a full party, like 3-4 people. 4 people, it's the best combination, but after that the Plague Doctor and the Occultist don't seem as useful. So probably for the future just keep one and replace the other. The first time I found a cache, from what I remember at least.
Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his
Good.
trade.
Pyrotechnic Dazzler, some light, some stress release, and storage runs. Good. And here we go forward, and we're going to go to the creatures then. And we have a watchtower. I'll probably go for the assistance afterward. What to do, let's do an incision. A low blow. What happened? Oh, he defended. Ooh, that's not necessarily good. Okay. Let's do an abyssal artillery in the back. That. And I think I will want to do a bolster with the man-at-arms. For now. Sure, let's attack.
An opportunity squandered.
And I will do bolster. You said I was the only one. Oh, really? That ability of his is so annoying. Or not the penalty for being amorous, not necessarily an ability. Do I want to heal the bleed on anyone? No. Or yes, let's do an ounce of prevention, get a bit more resistance for future attacks.
Advantage.
And I want another abyssal artillery in the back. We'll need a heal.
The slow suffering begins.
With you. Barbaric Yap seems to be the way to go. Now let's just attack. Okay, let's bolster here. Yay. Lost 2 stress. Now we're at 3 stress. That's going to be very useful. With you. Take him out. We took out the dog. Finishing blow. Because of the combo, I'm guessing. Let's take out the mongrel. And now our plague doctor will be able to heal our Hellion. And with you, I guess we could do a word reconstruction. Sure. And she resisted the bleed, so we healed ourselves. And let's finish the battle.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Truly. Now let's see, creatures, then next. I wonder what this exclamation mark is about. I thought it was about throwing like different equipments on them, but I'm not that sure anymore. If you know, do let me know in the comments or somewhere. So he wants to avoid the battle, but the rest of them don't. If we play the man-at-arms, beast known not our cunning. We get +1 to block and +1 to vulnerable, sure. It's a good start to the battle. And they have a really good mix here of annoying creatures. I could pull any of them in the front, but I'll do an abyssal artillery. I need to remove their buffs as quickly as I can. An Iron Swan here, but there's a 50% chance that we will hit. Or I could hit the Worm from 6 to 12. Sure. The quicker we can take some of the damage off, the better it will be. Incision. There it is. He won't die during this turn, but maybe he will die in the next. And I'm going to do an ounce of prevention with the Plague Doctor on our next turn. There we go, 1 out. We'll do another Abyssal Artillery. At least we've removed their dodges. Working on the Weber. Sure, an ounce of prevention on everyone.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
He resisted the stun, but he's vulnerable now. I'm gonna hit the speeder, why not? He is vulnerable as well. Oh, an ugly critical there. We're getting blinded by them, which is annoying. But there we go, at least one is out. Ooh. Well done, you cultist. Took out the dog in 1 hit. I can't remove stress right now. With the Plague Doctor, I am going to throw a heal on the Man-at-Arms because we're going to remove the Blights. Can't do anything with her except take out the corpse. But that is unfortunate. We're gonna get another hit. An ugly critical hit. Yeah. Occultist. As I said, this party is not that great once. Not that great once there's only one enemy left. Okay. We have more worms that we're gonna fight. On this occasion, I feel like I'll have to heal ourselves, sure. Throw in some battlefield medicine. I might have to use some of our items as well. Okay, what do we do? Bellow? Remove some of their initiative could be an idea. Or I could use defense. Let's use defense on our Plague Doctor. Abyssal Artillery once more. With him, the Man-at-Arms. I'll try to take out the second worm as well. Heals or anything else? Like Noxious Blast. We are blinded. It's not gonna be fun. Let's do an ounce of prevention once more. Get that resistances.
Confers advantage.
Get those resistances. Okay, we took one of them out. He did a necrophage, so he's gonna get some bonuses. Great. Forgot about that ability.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady
With
stances.
you. Barbarian
Exhaustion
Kyop
takes
seems like a good move, but this is even better. With the Man-at-Arms, hit the back line. Hard to tell what to do here. I'm gonna heal
A
the
little
alien.
help impeccably timed.
And with you, I'm just gonna do... Let's do a weakening curse. He has a crit there. Yeah, that was the right move. That weakness with this defense. I'm going to do a Demon's Pull, mostly because we want to remove that corpse, not give him another chance to eat it. Then we're gonna do a Incision. Is this the last battle? I think this might be the last. He might die. With you, I am going to do a bolster. Good, we have defense now, and also we've healed our stress. With her, work on the second worm. Pretty much the same. Ah, he's just at death's door. Word reconstruction, but on whom? Let's work on the Plague Doctor. This amorous relation of theirs is really starting to annoy me.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Man. Death's Door? Nope. Just one turn away from Death's Door. We could pass in order to heal ourselves, but we get some stress.
It's a rare and wonderful thing.
Who knew that we would have
From the brink.
so many problems here? Only one heal there. And the worm didn't die. He might just kill someone now? No. I think we're gonna be out of the woods. Can't do anything else, just take him out. Word reconstruction, we will do of course on Arhelion. He's at death's door. He's doing Necrophagia, which will also heal him. What was the saying in the first game? Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Well, it's starting to feel like that. We'll remove the bleed on her.
Animus grows in proportion to mounting
Yeah,
pressure.
none of them are happy now that they're all wounded. I could do bolster. No, let's just attack him. I'm hoping that we might be able to kill the worm before it moves, but who knows? A good crit. Okay, the worm is at death's door. This will cause no damage, so we have no chance there. We could just do some reconstruction. We're
A
gonna
little
try
help
that.
impeccably timed.
We've made it. Barely, but a
Though
success.
unpleasant in the extreme. This work is noble.
Delivered to the end to
necessary.
gain -3 stress on all heroes and +1 to mastery. That's a useful item. So the bigger the challenge, the better the reward. What are we going to do now? I am going to replace the bandages just to have 2 on us every time, and we'll lose some of that slime mold. We're going to a watchtower, then we'll see what we scout out. I might decide not to go for the assistance encounter. She has the oozes at the start of the turn, getting 2 disease. 2 blight, not 2 disease. Okay. What is this guy? Such a bad moment to have a battle. He's stealthed now. Okay. So he's a woodsman. Abyssal artillery. I could do a weakening curse and probably that is a good idea. Or I could start some heals. Abyssal artillery would hit either way, so it doesn't matter if he's stealthed. Let's do a word reconstruction and I'll try on the man at arms. And we healed him for 0.
Begins.
Barbaric Yap would weaken both of them. It would reduce our damage, but if it reduces theirs in the first turn, especially as I do not know what the woodsman does, I feel like it's probably the best idea. I am going to cure the Hellion with the man at arm. Getting some defenses wouldn't be bad, but I will try to take the Lost Soul out. Let's see, carve the toy. Press and some bleed. Okay, that is okay. Trying again the reconstruction, I can only do it on the man at arms, so we'll try it. Okay, that is a 10 heal. Not bad. An ugly crit on the Hellion. What do I do here? Do I throw a blight on them or do I do some bleed? Let's heal the Hellion. Work on the Lost Soul. Protect the child. Ah, okay. Interesting ability. Let's remove some stress from the Hellion. We still need to work on that. Skulking Step. Yeah, let's try to take at least one of them out. With you, I am going to do Protect. Okay, a useless heal in that direction. Weakening Curse could be good. Abyssal Artillery. Yeah, let's do a Weakening Curse first. With her, definitely go on him. What are we doing now? Abyssal Artillery or a Demon's Pool? Let's do our Abyssal Artillery, get some more damage on the Woodsman. Not sure what Skulking Step is. Oh, so it's pushing him back in a safer position. Roll a Blight. A good crit with a 4 Blight per turn for 5 turns. That's useful.
Collaboration confers advantage.
The Woodsman might be dead soon. Is at death's door. He's weak now. Doing a word reconstruction or doing an abyss. Let's do an Abyssal Artillery here.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Put him last by doing a bellow. Yes. Ah, we missed. Blinding, yes, I could do. Let's do Battlefield Medicine here. Just get some heals in. I'm not sure I'll be able to defeat him in one. Tongues of Shadows, stealth added. Which means that I can't pretty much I can't do anything. We're gonna leave the battle and not win anything. It's very unfortunate.
What matters most is we reach the mountain. Alive, if possible.
Sure. Gonna put it like that. Reaching the mountain alive. And now he has the worries, which means minus 50% resistance to stress. Okay. What do we have here? Sure. Everything is revealed to us, and we are going to look at our next two steps. The Oasis, reduce some stress. Assistance encounter. I wanna go, let's go to the Oasis.
A sanctum of tranquility awaits.
And then
These seasoned soldiers were deployed
a
to
hero
a winding
shrine.
front
I need more
meant
skills.
to prevent the cult's descent from the mountain.
An Oasis. Let's see. What can we do? We can get 5 flame and supplies. We can lose -5. We can get -5 stress. Let's do that. He won't like it, but that is fine. Assistance encounter is next.
Let
Hero
us temper
shrine.
this
Okay.
world's cruelty. Just a little.
I'll stop the episode at the hour mark. We'll do a 1 hour day.
Weaving into madness is
The
easier
desperate
than holding
few.
out against it. They are heroes.
30 flame, or we could avoid. Let's gain the flame. Just sleeping without anything, if it doesn't help the entire party, or at least a good portion of the party, I don't see the point of doing. They won the battle, I won the hero shrine. Our man at arms is quite stressed. We'll have to remove some of that from him. Another hero shrine. Let's do... Let's do Boudica, the Hellion.
Hellion. Chapter 1. The Eve of Glory. She was young to join the war band, but any who challenged her readiness were met with clenched fists and violent indignation. Having bloodied the last of her detractors, the matter was considered finally settled. On the eve of battle, she joined her clanmates in a raucous celebration, her stein and her spirits overflowing with abundance.
Hey, there we are. So we got Bleed Out. We will be tired afterward or winded, but the targets get 4 bleed, and that is the first line. Ignores 30% bleed resistance when the target has a combo on it, and it's a 4 to 8 attack. Not a bad idea. We will replace... What don't I like? Probably this if it bleeds, because we need to be in the second line. Oh no, we started with that. No, we did not. Okay.
Think carefully.
Maybe even
Today's
this toe to
oversight
toe.
is tomorrow's regret.
They all want to go to an assistance, and we said that we're gonna go left so we can take the shrine there, the other hero shrine. And this time we will do the occultist, unlock
The flame
another ability on him.
sputters. You must give hope to get it.
I guess we'll do the final battle and get to the end. It almost feels like 1 hour episodes might be the way to go. Okay, lose some of our gold, but we gain flame food, mixed treasures, and coach equipment. Yeah, sounds good. We get pretty much the same chance, but with less relics spent if we do the man at arms,
The
and we're
Wayne
gonna do
Rider
that.
waits,
We
eager
gain
to
food,
ply his
whiskey,
trade.
wax, inoculant, clothing poultries, and a stage equipment, which is a griddle, chance to produce flatjack items. Okay. But we have too many things on us right now. So, what are we going to throw away? Pyrotechnics. We have plenty glimmers of hope. We have some bandages. I guess I will try to throw the clothing poultries. Haven't really spent war medals. It costs it. We need like 20 baubles, generally speaking, to buy something. So maybe I'll just throw this. The food is fairly cheap. Let's throw some of this stress reduction, because we don't need it during this run and we don't have the space, and I'll throw the wax as well.
Look ahead. A place to reflect, remember, and reconcile.
So this leaves us with the Hero Shrine and the
We
Oblivion.
must understand the past if we are ever to be free of it.
Occultist. Chapter 1. The Ritual. On certain portentous evenings, carefully selected for their astrological potency, he would gather his devotees around the ancient onyx table, and joining hands with them, would send his spirit out into the void. Safely tethered by their vital energies, he was free to wander the outer spheres in search of some dark communion and impossible power.
Okay. Vulnerability hacks. We can hit from any position to any position, ignores dodges, remove dodges, and the target becomes vulnerable. I like that idea. Let's take a look. What are we replacing? I think there's a sacrificial stab. Should we put ourselves like in the third position? Seems like in the third position might be better. How we let the sacrificial stab on and just change the position between the Plague Doctor and him? Can I? Oh, I can change it. Hey, let's work it with this and throw what? I'll throw a bandage away. Okay. Final battle coming up. He gained a lot of stress. Because the rest of the party is good. But we need to do a bolster, probably the first thing we do. Round 1. Let's do an Abyssal Artillery. I can take out the Hellion, that would be a early victory. It'll take some time to hit the rest. Well, let's do this. Reduce our stress, get some protection. Blinding gas will be in the back. Very unfortunate he hit us. I will do an Iron Swarm. And with the... oh, we're starting again, so another Iron Swarm. Awesome, awesome. Hellion is out. Sacrificial Stab on the altar. That is our next target. 5 bleed there. Probably should work on healing him. Battlefield medicine, or are we throwing some Noxian? Let's do an ounce of prevention.
Collaboration confers
Maybe we
advantage.
can stop some of that bleed. They're getting their heals now. Stress reduction on our men-at-arms is perfect timing. Seven bleed for our men-at-arms. And bleed to our men-at-arms. Okay, definitely need to heal him. Barbaric Yap to reduce... Let's weaken them, sure. With you, I am going to heal the men-at-arms. Remove that awful bleed. And the altar is out. So now, only 2 evangelists remain. We're gonna throw everything we have
Slow dissection.
at them, and we're
An
gonna win this
unavoidable
battle.
end.
I feel like this position is definitely better. Normal attack, good crit. There we go. Soul Blight.
Cooperation.
I'm
is
gonna
the
do
key.
Defender on our Hellion. This should protect us from his next crit. Probably would be a better idea. Giving him a bleed is an interesting proposition. Oh, with a crit? Yes. That was the right move to do. Now we just need to take him out.
Master stroke.
We'll heal on the Hellion. He will attack us. Didn't. I am going to use Bolster to reduce 2 stress from our men-at-arms. Good. And now we can take the Evangelist out. Awesome.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
75. So we're gonna put these trinkets once more, get a 75% to our max HP on our men-at-arms, then we're gonna get Buttressing Band. That 10% crit is really good, but we've missed a lot with the Hellion, and I'm not sure I necessarily want to add it on anybody else. There we go. 71 health to our sergeant, our man-at-arms. I am going to be throwing whatever else I am not using right now. Too much food. And the 6 relics. There we go. Our first victory. So I'm going to put a cut in here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we're going to continue our journey towards
Lower
the
your
mountain.
guard. Soften your gaze. It is safe here.
The loot and dagger. -3 to congealed slime, -3 stress from congealed slime, heal to 50, -1 to stress, and some resistance in counter scouting. Okay, well, that's it for today. See you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.